What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, January 5th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman, only place you get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Norm Powell, Gary Trent, Scotty Barnes, Nas Little, and Kyle Lowry on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, I'm looking at LaMelo Ball. He's point guard eligible, 8,700, projected for 47. The goal's 52. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. I gave him 32 minutes, but this is an incredible spot. Pace up for Charlotte against Detroit, who's super shorthanded. I've got LaMelo in 1.47 FanDuel points per minute in this game. 28% usage, 21 points, 9 boards, almost 8 assists, and 2 stocks. It's just a really great matchup. You get that extra pace. You get a bad Detroit defense. You get LaMelo Ball sort of being able to do whatever he wants out there. It's tricky because there are so many other options for the Hornets, whether it's just a Terry Rozier day or a Kelly Oubre day or a Gordon Hayward day, potentially PJ Washington back. So there are a lot of mouths to feed, but I think the best mouth to feed today is LaMelo Ball. That's a weird one. We're going to Miami at number 4. That would be Caleb Martin, shooting guard, small forward eligible, 5,300, projected for 30, goals 37.5. He's in the optimal lineup 19% of the time. No Jimmy Butler, along with no Bam and no 8 other guys for the Heat. 35 minutes for Martin, 0.86 FanDuel points per minute. It's pace neutral against the dinged up Portland team. No Dame, no CJ, no Larry Nance, evidently. 14 points for Martin, 6 boards, 2 assists, maybe a little over 2 stocks. It's a great positional setup. You cross that shooting guard small forward barrier. Not the same as it is on DraftKings, but still good. He's going to play basically as many minutes as he can handle. If we're looking for guys in the mid-tier that you want to get to today, Caleb Martin's pretty easy to do so. Staying on the exact same team with the exact same positional designation, Tyler Hero is in at number 3, 6,500, projected for 38, goals 42.5. He's in the optimal lineup 21% of the time. He gets there in a very different way, but both guys look good. 36 minutes for Hero, about a 1.05 fantasy point per minute guy. Gets there with the usage. 31% usage this season with no Bam Adebayo and no Jimmy Butler on the floor. 25 real points, 6 boards, 4 assists, maybe a stock. Same matchup against a not healthy Portland team. So whether it's Caleb Martin or Tyler Hero or Caleb Martin and Tyler Hero, both guys are in the top 5. To Indiana we go for Dwayne Washington, shooting guard eligible, 4,100, projected for 25. The goal's 32.5. He's in the optimal lineup 21% of the time. I gave him 32 minutes. You could easily play 34 or slightly more. About a 0.8 fantasy point per minute guy. Just filling in considerably with no Malcolm Brogdon and no Karis LeVert and no multiple other guys, but those are the 2 biggies. 14 points, 3.5 boards, 3 assists, a stock and a half. It's a pace up spot against the Brooklyn Nets. Nets are also trying to reintegrate Kyrie Irving to the team today. That should be fun. Look, COVID has made it so that Dwayne Washington is underpriced for his role today. He's going to play more than 30 minutes in a starting role. He's 4,100. This is just a really good piece of value on an 11-game slate. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are. And then finally, one last shout out for No House Advantage, the presenting sponsor of this video. Keeping up with our theme of Indiana guards, Kiefer Sykes is your number 1 contender for today. Point guard eligible, 3,700, went crazy yesterday. Projected for 25, goals 31, optimal lineup 27% of the time. I gave him 33 minutes. He's around 0.8 fantasy points per minute. Similar situation to Dwayne Washington. 12 points, 3.5 boards, 5 assists, maybe a stock. Pace up against Brooklyn. These 2 guys should have had their salaries jump up. I don't know why they didn't, but for us, that just means that whether you're going to Sykes or Washington, the backcourt for the Indiana Pacers today is exceptional. Right now, Kiefer Sykes is your #1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, January 5th. DraftKings and Yahoo versions of this video are around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.